everyone, my name is Master Summerman, and welcome back for more Let's Play Ratchet and Clank Going Commando! That was a thing. Last time, we went through Planet Bolden for real this time. Had a surprisingly easier time than I usually do with this planet. This planet almost always kicks my ass, and, it didn't really this time, to my surprise. We also missed a platinum bolt because we got thrown in jail in the process. So yeah, in this part, we're kinda stuck. Ratchet and Clank informed Ratchet that this was the only way that we can go, so let's continue on with that then. Ratchet's playing as Clank again, and it's been a little while since we've done this. Let's save our good old Hammerbot.
Use it to hammer objects.
And let's... Okay, Hammerbot, can you actually do something here? Thank you, bud. You deserve a salute. Thank you. Alright, let's hammer that in there. I remember one of the first experiences I had playing the Ratchet and Clank series, actually, was it was a demo of Secret Agent Clank at, like, a Walmart PSP demo. And, I think I'd also first played, Ratchet and Clank Future that way as well, like on a PS3 demo kiosk that they had there. And I remember thinking, like, I didn't really understand it at the same time, but honestly, you kind of need to just play the games to really understand how these Clank mechanics work. And when you do, like, yeah, I can now see why they would have made a spin-off of this using this kind of mechanic here. I still have no real experience playing Secret Agent Clank besides that, but, like, I've heard generally pretty decent things about it. Honestly, I need to play the rest of the Ratchet and Clank games after the original trilogy, because I have most of the future games, and I have yet to actually sit down and play those. And that's probably a shame to some people, because I've heard really, really good things about the future series, and I just have yet to play those. I believe I want to use this now.
This door requires microbots to open.
Did you guys really not come through this way?
Into the bot port.
Where are you guys? Really, you guys? Come on, get over here. There we go. And now hammer. Can touch us. Can touch us. I don't know why I'm making an MC Hammer reference now, but... Oh, well. Maybe these Hammerbots should just officially be known as MC Hammer from here on out. So, yeah, coming through here, we do have a new enemy here of sorts. These guys do not attempt to fight these things without any robots, because they'll get in your way too much. You may also notice with Clank himself, he only has 4 units of life. I never actually mentioned this last time, but on our main, like, thing with Ratchet, we actually recently surpassed, started working on our 11th unit of life, which I've always liked in, like, games like this and, like Legend of Zelda, whenever you would start working on your second row of life. I always just really liked that for some reason, and I can't really even explain why, but it's just always, like, a feeling that I've always really enjoyed. Unfortunately, I've mentioned this before too also, that, we won't be able to finish getting all the health upgrades by the end of the game. We can get all, like, the main nanotech upgrades, but we're not going to be able to get all of the main, we're not going to ever be able to get all the main, what should we call it? Like, the upgrades you just get naturally through playing. Oh my god, about time, about time. Shield Charger, one of my favorite weapons in this game. It's not hard to see why, because they finally give you a barrier power-up. We also got the Zodiac here. Words cannot describe this devastating force of the Zodiac. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the Zodiac. It's a very strong weapon. Like, if you want a weapon that'll basically insta-kill enemies, and even most bosses, that's basically your friend. The problem is, honestly, for that amount of voltage, I think the Rhino is a better weapon, honestly. That's just a personal preference. I know that might be sacrilege to some people, but I'm not the biggest fan of the Zodiac for that kind of reason. You have this area here. This part's kind of cool, actually. So we got some dudes who are going to be falling down here. Yeah, the Tesla barrier, or the shield charger, I mean, I think Tesla barrier is the name of this upgrade when it's fully upgraded, but this is a really good weapon. It is a shield, and it'll block a lot of damage. If you want the best, some of the best setup in the game, put up this with your Killanoids, with mini rocket tubes, and throw yourself on the plasma coil, and you're basically untouchable for the rest of the game. It's that good of a setup. I'll just give you an example how this works here. You can just do this here. I need to put this on my thing here, on my quick select here. I don't really use the HK-22 gun is good, but I don't really want to be using that too much, honestly. These are not really the ideal enemies to be using this kind of weapon on, especially when there's a lot of them. Yeah, so don't have Clank with us, so just keep that in mind when going through this place. I don't know why I'm relying on this method to kill these guys, but yeah, so ooh, nice, got a lot of bolts from that, actually. And that door cannot be opened. I do see that we do need to go up this way, though. We got some 2D platforming here, which is kind of unusual of this game, but self-explanatory enough nonetheless. Okay, can I hit these guys here? Here I go saying all this praise of the plasma coil, and we'll get into more of the praise of the plasma coil once it's fully upgraded. I didn't really want to activate a cutscene there. I didn't realize that would switch back to Clank there. I actually did not realize that, but alright. I kind of wanted to explore what's to the left of Ratchet there, but whatever. This part of the game is still pretty interesting, though, and I also realized that, for the most part, I haven't really been using the classic hover helipack very much. I just kind of like jetpacks in general, so I kind of just like using the jetpack one. I also didn't realize this was a bridge bot, so let's just build that. Okay, yeah, let's not kill me here. Oh god, that killed me in 2 hits? Well then. Okay, let's not do this in... Okay, I don't know why that was so difficult last time, but it just was, I suppose. Oh. I was like, what is going on here? But I needed this guy to be on here to activate the elevator. And nothing around here. I don't think there's any secrets in this area, but I could be mistaken about that. It's... Oh, I guess my Clank health must have carried over from last time, because I was going to say, there's no way I would have taken 2 HP of damage from those guys, but I did kind of start the last section with only... Wait, what the... Where's my bridge bot? You were on this elevator when I got up here. What the hell's going on? Okay, thank God you still spawn on this side here. Okay, note, your bridge bots are still very, 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 very necessary. not forget that fact. Alright, let's head on over here. I hope to God I can make that jump. The momentum feels like you shouldn't be able to make certain moments, but you can, just barely. It also helps that just ledge grabbing is, like, such a convenient thing that you can do here. Okay, good, and the small guys followed me here. Let's get everyone over this way. My bridge bot's here. Let's get a new hammer bot. Use MC Hammer here. Can touch us. Can touch us. Alright, let's break all of these things here. Let's get some more of these small guys. Can break this. Can't build this. Salute, man. I don't even know. Why do people watch me sometimes? Oh, man. I remember actually, like... Okay, this is like the least 90s thing to say. I remember the first time I really heard that song was, of all things, from the Shark Tale video game. Yeah, I know.
Hey, check this out. Another wrench.
I don't know why there's just another wrench here, but there just is, so I can't complain too much about that. What was back this way? Because I... Oh, okay, just a room that respawns awful enemies. But yeah, I remember... So, if you don't know what the Shark Tale video game was like, there was, like, a number of, like, different levels in that. Like, there was, in a weird way, kind of like the SpongeBob movie game in the sense that there were kind of different play styles, and every few levels, one such level type they had was, music-based levels. And I remember that being, like, one of the songs that was, like, played in that. It was, like, these weird DDR, like, segments where you just had to match, like, the button combinations. I don't actually own the game. I just played it at, like, my babysitter's son's place. Like, my babysitter's place, basically. I told this many times before, but she had, when I was younger, my babysitter had a son that, I basically grew up playing most of the N64 and GameCube games with that I had. Like, that's who I've talked about him before, and me and, it was his name was Isaiah, basically, and, I remember, he was in a couple of my early videos, but him and I haven't really spoken in a while anyway, but, yeah, I remember that, that's who I played, like, Mario Party, Super Smash Brothers Melee, Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario 64, Mario Party, like...
So, did you run into your little friend out there? I do not know what you mean.
Ratchet. So yeah, now that we have the two characters together here, kind of just... a little left we can do here. We could finally buy the bouncer, and honestly, I'm almost wanting to tell you the truth. Screw it, why not? I was waiting to honestly buy the Tesla barrier, the shield charger. It's not Tesla barrier yet. I was honestly wanting to buy that for a while, so why not, I guess. I'll overwrite the Blitzgun with that, because I'd probably rather Bouncer at this point in the game. There is actually a Platinum Bolt here, I believe. Trying to figure out how to get this here. I believe if we just... Yeah, you can see it down there. You just kind of want to hover down here. And... like I said, there is a Platinum Bolt down here. Simple and easy to get. we got a platinum bolt. Very, very, very nice. Let's use the levitator. And...
This force field must be deactivated to access your ship.
Yep, unfortunately, but that's not too much of a difficult thing here. And which way do I want to go here? Can I go up this way here? I kind of always get the pathways mixed up. Oh, wonderful infiltrator puzzles. Boy. Just my favorite thing in the world. But yeah, oh wait, hold on. Sweet, nice. But yeah, that was... Oops, no, let's not... Didn't want to start using that yet. Yeah, I kind of attribute, like, most of my love for video games, honestly, to just, like, the random stuff that me and Isaiah used to play way back in the day. Whew, I just barely got through that. Wow. That was very, very lucky. Now then... Let's head on through here. I probably didn't start this one off the best there, but... whatever. Still got through that one just fine. And... actually, is this what I think it leads to? I actually don't remember what this leads to here, but... I'm surprised I dodged all of that lightning there, but alright.
Ratchet, Clank, I hope this gets through to you. I'm transmitting from the Thugs for Less fleet. This ship just returned from a megacorp distribution center, and I think I found the answer to...
Hey, who's there?
Meow.
Aw. Wait a minute. What are you doing here? Sending a message to your little pals, huh? Well, say goodbye, boys. Take her to headquarters.
Well then.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Yes, Angela knows how to defeat the proto-pet.
And
she does a terrible cat impression.
And we have to rescue her from the thugs.
Agreed. We need that answer.
And we have to protect her.
Okay. I will upload the coordinates.
Alright, that is our next objective, but we still also have to disable our ship here. We gotta figure out a good way to do that. So... I believe it's not that complicated to find that spot there, I think. Is this the only other way we haven't gone yet? I think so. I always do kind of like this part of the game, though, just because it's interesting switching between Ratchet and Clank a lot. Okay, yeah, it's another one of these things here. I'm gonna wait to time that again here. Yeah, like that there. Actually, even that was still probably pretty bad there. And go. Alright, just barely made that.
Hey, I know those pants.
Darn it! Here's the problem.
Excuse us, sir. What are you doing here? In this galaxy?
I can't control where things break. I just fix them.
Surely someone in this galaxy could...
Shh! I know that, but they don't. I get triple time and travel expenses.
Ew. What's that?
Some dead-burned fool flushed this perfectly good Quark action figure. Sure, it's a little ripe, but look at that craftsmanship. You want to buy it?
I have just enough bolts to afford this. Sure, why not?
There you go, pal. See you in another year or so.
What did he mean by that?
Oh, fourth wall breaking. Oh, fourth wall breaking. God bless it. That was a horrible mistake, but... Yeah, we got that Quark action figure, because of course we did. That still does not answer the question of our ship, though. I thought it was a lot more basic than that. Find it funny how I did the two semi-optional things. Unless our ship was possible to be turned... Oh, or we did. Oh. Well, whatever. We have our ship back. Next time on Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, we will be taking off for trying to rescue Angela. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.